everyone, it's Carlene. I'm coming on with Stamp With Us Sunday. I'm a day late, but that's okay. You can join in anytime and show what you've been doing with one of your favorite stamps or several of your stamps. I'm just coming on with this one stamp. This is an old stamp that came in a craft magazine quite a few years ago. I can't even remember. So that's the one I used. So I made some cards, and I was watching people on YouTube and they were doing the smooshing. So I decided to try that. So I had some embossing powder, and I embossed the flower with gold. And then I put, I think that's 3 different purples and a yellow. Distress oxide ink down on my glass mat, sprayed it with water, and then you smoosh. And so that's how that came out. Then I fussy cut, and with the stuff I cut off, I was able to do a butterfly. That's from a collection of butterflies I have, I think from Temu. There was, I think, 6 altogether. And so I made the butterfly with the gold embossing ink. And this is a Stampin' Up! Stamp. It's pretty old. Thinking of you. Thanks so much. And I want to make a bunch of cards to send out in some mail. Thank you cards. So I embossed this. Added it to some purple cardstock. Haven't written inside any of them yet because I'm going to wait and see who I give them to and then write inside them. Then I put some bling on there. This is also a Stampin' Up! Punch. I've had it for years. I don't know if you can still get it or not. And I embossed, heat embossed, thank you so much on there. I punched this out. Then I punched it out in the purple, but in the purple I cut it in half. And I slid it down on each side to sort of frame the ends. So that's one. Here's another one I did in oranges. Thanks so much. And some more bling and embossed in the back. Again, nothing written inside yet. Here's a lighter pink, or this one's pink and orange and yellow, I believe. And that's white embossing powder. This one here. This one here is really old. I don't know where I got this from. Doesn't say anymore. So I added some bling. I made a mistake with the measurement. So I just had this little scrap. So I embossed it, stuck it down a bit further. And then there's white embossing powder on that says thanks so much. And that was just a scrap piece from fussy cutting around this. And then this was, I think, the first one I did, is the purple. I didn't end up putting it together because I don't like this one. I was just trying to figure it out, and I smushed too hard, I think. I really smushed because it's pretty flat, and you can't really see the embossing that I did on there. So I did that. Then I used the black embossing and used the same flowers. And I did this on this wooden box that was just sitting here, and I felt like playing around. Then I used watercolors just to color in there. Just water paints. I should have did this. I don't think I did that. So I got a little bit of embossing powder that didn't come off. But anyways, I did that, and then there was one more thing I did. I did this, and now that is just colored with these eyeshadows you get from the Dollar Tree. Can you see it? I used this one. I was just playing around, and it worked out pretty good. And it didn't even color the page. I like how it turned out. So I just went over the embossing, and I learned this years ago with Stampin' Up! Chalk. And I've got a big thing here of old Stampin' Up! Chalk. And we used to make some cards. See, this is quite old. I have this. And it's got many colors in it. And we used to just use it on like a darker, I can't see what I'm doing here, a darker cardstock looks pretty if you're using some bright colors. And I'm just using my finger. And I was playing around already on this, so it's kind of muddy looking now. But yeah, so that's kind of neat if you want to try playing around with your embossing ink like this. And also, I don't know what else also, sorry. But yeah, so that's quite a bit of fun. Oh, I was going to say, you could probably just even use some old eyeshadow in your drawer, cupboard, or wherever, and it would probably work too. But I thought that looked really kind of pretty. And so that would look pretty on like maybe some navy blue or black or gray. But anyways, that was my share for this week for Stamp With Us Sunday. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.